match referee is Alex Chilowitz, who resides in Southern California. Orlando versus New England for a place in the Eastern Conference Final. The Lions strong at home, the Revs dangerous on the road.
If they brought in a ton of new players, and yet there's a continuity within the group, there's a belief within the group, and especially in a day like today where you're missing, he knows against a younger, inexperienced defender, if he can get him second-guessing his positioning early on in this game, it's going to work to Orlando City's favor. He's going to play in those seams, so that means Tejan Buchanan's going to have to read that and not operate those half of spaces that limit Carlos Gil.
Today extending his own record with his 53rd postseason match. Carlos Gil.
Fully engaged. Look at what he did collectively with this group at MLS's back. You heard the storylines of just trying to get the team to get them in the tournament earlier to come together, and I think that's been a huge part of their success.
Correa says they speak to each other in a language that he just doesn't understand, but it is signage and gesticulation. Buchanan. Oh, Russell with a challenge penalty. Yuri Russell on Tejan Buchanan.
Right here, that touch right there, now he's in a bad spot, 100% a penalty. But this play originated from Teal Bunbury taking a chance.
4 successful penalties last season. He's not played very much this. Around the corner approach. And a consummately converted penalty. New England have the early lead.
And the answer is yes, Brian Will has done his homework, but Carlos Gil getting the goalkeeper to dive one way, going right down the middle, V1 ability, but now the new position, everything's in front of him. Yuri Russell in a tricky spot. Carlos Gil, knowing that Brian Will probably did his homework, guesses the right way, goes right down the middle. Good start for the Revolution on the road.
Some good phases to the season, some not so good. They've only managed to win consecutive games, once in the regular season and now again in the playoffs. Change of angle for Pereira. Mueller. And then a side-footed finish into the side netting from Robin Janssen. Kenya Ursa. Here's Kyle Smith with 4 waiting. Russell.
Yeah, but see, these are really good spots from Chris Mueller.
Mueller will let fly, but never really caught it. Audi 2020 MLS Cup Playoffs on ESPN are presented by Audi's Goals Drive Progress Initiative. Oh. From Janssen. Here's Bunbury. Russell. Nani. Pocket picked by Buchanan. Waiting for Buchanan on his outside. Orlando opened up again here. And that should be 2. It is Gustavo Bou. And New England doing here what they did to Philadelphia in the last round.
Wait a minute, hold on here. I need to wait. Slows down, Janssen slides over, and use the pace from the younger player. Antonio Carlos delayed with that run with boots, so Buchanan is in an onside position, but that...
Comes the yellow card. Brandished Adam Buxa. Victim was Janssen. Gustavo Bou.
It is, but on the other hand, this is where you need your experienced players on the field to just follow the course. You've gotten in some real good spots.
Nani's former club, Manchester United, were 2 goals down in their Premier League match today and came back to win 3-2. This is Mueller for Orlando. Ball spins loose and Junior Urso pulls one back. After some pretty catastrophic defending. It's quite a playoff game already.
And right on cue, who are we talking about? Nani and Chris Mueller. Nani having the time and space to pick up his head. He finds Chris Mueller. Wonderful touch to bring it down here. But Matt Turner's got to be stronger. He's got to be commanding coming off his line right here because Jones does a good job of limiting Chris Mueller. But it's Kessler and Matt Turner getting caught up here. Junior Urso punishes the mistake right there. And now Orlando City's in the game.
Carlos. Smith. DK with the turn. Talking back to the officials in that game last week. Playmaker Carlos Heel. This time double marked by Miller and Nani.
You know, oftentimes, Sean, when you have that kind of understanding between players, you often get a stalemate. We've had exactly the opposite.
Looks up. Trying a shot and bringing the best out of Brian Rowe.
Bruce Arena and the New England Revolution want to see, and that comes from confidence, scoring goals, having chances in the playoffs. He's been a little unlucky in the playoffs, but he's been much more authoritative with his movement and also taking chances. Why not? It's been a difficult first half playing as a target. Find a half a yard, have it.
Alice here. Go. Miller. Take a defender with him. Nani pleads with the referee, who eventually accedes and gives a free kick. Nani who squares it. Pereira who strikes it. Nani. Ooh, very late. Ooh, Turner, and that has really angered some of the New England players, most notably Farrell. The reminder is Orlando City's first ever experience of the playoffs this season.
Interesting to hear Oscar's comments after Bruce is going into halftime.
16th season in MLS. Comes Nani.
But it lays a foundation for the ownership group of understanding, you know what? Now if we spend a little bit more money in a few places and bring in maybe a few more higher quality players, the foundation's already been there, as the yellow card's given to Antonio Carlos.
Now, was he caught? Referee has gone straight to his pocket. It was an overzealous challenge. Already out of the left-hand trouser pocket of Alex Chilowitz, so it'll be brandished at Daryl DK momentarily. Scored the weight of goals he might have expected this season. It's short though to Pereira. Looking to his left, and in the end it's a get out of jail card. It's a red card. Pereira's challenge deemed worthy of a dismissal.
Off leg of Matt Polster. Watch his right stud. That's a nasty challenge.
It's a red.
That's a nasty challenge. That is 100% unequivocally a red card. And look at where the referee's viewpoint is. But Pereira's studs are up in the back of the leg of Matt Polster. I'm sorry. And even more disturbing to me, Pereira on him. This is the yellow card for dissent, grabbing the official. The referee knew exactly.
Pressures of knockout football can make players do uncharacteristic things, strange things. There's Bow! Comfortably savable for Rowe at that height. players doing strange things in knockout football, Taylor, albeit at a higher level. I'm thinking Zidane in a World Cup final. David Beckham at the '98 World Cup, lashing out at Diego Simeone. No explanation sub by the refs. Rowe with another shooting opportunity, and Rowe equal to it once more.
It's a different player when Gio's on the field because he can float. You know, he's more of that old-fashioned second striker, that attacking player that loves to operate in those.
Smith. And he's continued on. DK. Penalty. Holster immediately apologised, but an apology will not be enough.
No, because look at where the referee's point of view is. The referee sees the left leg of DK get in front of Matt Polster. He comes through him. That's the point of view that the referee has.
It's the poster boy. Saved. And the hero now is Matt Turner. Penalties playing such a part.
Well, Matt Turner just does a wonderful job of holding his ground, making sure he's on top of the line, but the one quality that he has that every single body that goes up against him talks about is how quick he is laterally, how quick he can get. That was a good penalty, even a better save. Wow.
Scored in Champions League finals from the spot, and now tempers are very much fraying around the edges. The referee consistently having to go to his pocket to try and keep this under some semblance of control. Between defensive problems of recent years, largely sorted. Heel, and there's a new dawn beckons for New England. Gustavo Bou, with the smile of a man who knows that that is the clinching goal.
New England Revolution. Don't make mistakes and allow your two best players to take over a game. That's exactly what has happened in the playoffs so far. You saw Gustavo Bou score a wonderful goal to win against Montreal. You saw Carlos Gil deliver an epic performance against the Philadelphia Union. And today, both Gil and Bou have shown up in critical moments on the road and look like, for the first time ever, he boots out Nani with the shirt pull or whatnot. But in the critical moments, I don't know if you agree, but I think Alex has been spot on today.
Here's Robinho. And it is goodbye to Orlando City as the Revolution gathers pace. 2 for Gustavo Bou, 1 for the silky Carlos Gil from the spot.